Started. So I'd like y'all to welcome my first guest. It's the lovely, it's Sadie's.
Hi, Godfather.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm doing great. The label done showed up deep, didn't they?
They do. Thank you, Nola.
That is awesome. So you have a good day though?
I did. How
You
was
did.
yours?
It was pretty good. It was pretty relaxed. A few little things here and there, but things happen. So what was the original reason that you joined Tag?
The original reason that I joined Tag, I was like really young. Wasn't even supposed to be on the app. So my page is like really old. But I don't know. I was just young and didn't know what I was doing. So
Uh-huh.
honestly,
So
don't know why I was on it.
that, so your parents didn't know about it, so you were over there sneaking over on Tag.
Yeah. Pretty much.
And actually, I think I had someone else. No, previous guests had the same thing. They had got it when they were really young, and of course, then it came through as I stayed on it. Um, so what do you think makes you different from other streamers?
Oh, what makes me different is that I can make it's like I'm reliable. People can come
Gotcha.
talk to me and they're comfortable sitting in my live, just hanging
Mhm.
out to vibe with me. I'm really genuine. If I really rock with you, I'm gonna rock with you to the end.
Right. Okay. Yeah, because that's I think a lot of viewers, I know a lot of my viewers and some of the other broadcasts I've been in, for them to be able to come in and just feel comfortable
Right.
and not feel any pressure or feel comfortable and just being able, maybe they had a bad day um, and they come to your broadcast to be like, okay, I'm going to Sadie's broadcast. I can chill. I can sit here. We can cut it up, or we can talk. We can have a serious conversation.
Right.
Especially with everything that's gone with the quarantine and stuff like that. It gives them that. And the fact that they said that he was talking about a bunch of, it was funny. If you haven't seen it, it was good. Um, so if you can make any changes to tagged or changes on tagged, what would they be?
Honestly, it would be the levels. I don't need anybody knowing my level. Like the levels, I personally do not like them. As soon as I go into someone's live, they're like, "Oh, you're a level 59.
Mm-hmm.
Like, drop this. You could drop a car. Like, you're gonna be level 60." Like, honestly, the levels. Ever since we got the levels,
Uh-huh.
it was just like horrible.
Right.
Because as soon as you go on someone live, they expect you to drop something.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It I can only imagine for those that are like, 80 and 90 and above.
Yeah, like Ross, Stunner, Dopest, Yellow, like all of them.
I think I'm happy at I think I'm 47 or 48. To take it away, I'm broke. Right, exactly.
Right. So I mean, even if they give us a switch to like turn them off,
Right.
like people choose if they want them on, people don't choose if they want them on. Like that'll be even better.
I think they're actually coming up with a new, well, not new, an addition. It's a
Uh huh.
VIP badge. It has to do it
Yeah.
has to do with gifters as well. Um,
Oh, okay.
they have it on the Meet Me side already, and I think it has to do with gifters, but not in that sense. It's overall, so it doesn't mean it's kind of overall. Like I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I actually seen. I think that's kind
Yeah.
of cool. I get it. I mean, having going into somebody's broadcast, I'm not gonna see that 50 plus or that higher level, and they're like, oh, I'm about to get blessed. I'm about to get blessed with a carpet, and you throw a rose and leave.
As soon as I hear, oh yeah, level 59, drop this off. Next line.
Right. Right. So, what growth, as far as your content, have you seen in your stream from the beginning to now?
From the beginning, I was rarely going live. Like I'll go live, stay in the dark, or go live, go to sleep on live. But now I've been able to like get over my shyness of meeting people and be able to talk to people. Because at one point, growing up, I never wanted to be around anybody. I was a antisocial person, and then I started
Gotcha.
doing sports. So then going here, going live, it's like, oh, you can meet some cool people, like meeting new people around the world to learn about different cultures or heritages, and it's really neat to actually be able to meet new people
Right.
and to be like all people around the world. So
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because I've met um, a lot of great people. It's a
yeah,
long list of people that I still consider. I've got more friends I think on here that I've never met that I actually got in real life, like that
me
I've
too.
actually
Like,
met. You know what I mean?
yep, because I had never wanted to go on vacation with anybody that I know, and I know a
Right.
lot of people out here where I live, but when I came into the label, and the label turned me into a bigger streamer than what I am.
Gotcha.
And then when I started talking to Boat Gang, Boat Gang helped grow me as well.
Gotcha.
Because they both support me. They both come together for me or even for each other to all be in one to show that we support each other.
That's definitely good. Especially if you're on here streaming, to have a group of people that are always going to have your back, that are always going to be there to support you, whether it's just in your stream, whether you got a battle, whether it is,
Right.
or if maybe you're just streaming, because you got a vent, and they come in there and be like, hey, how's it going? And to have
Yeah.
that type of support, really feels like a family.
Yeah, like that, like before before the interview started, I was live and I was getting ready and I was like, that's when all the labels started pouring in and I was just like, man, they're like, you ready? I'm like, not ready at all. Not ready at all. They're like, you can do it. I was like,
Yeah,
man,
right.
I can't.
Made you think of that movie. What is that movie? He's like, you can do it.
Water boy, water boy,
Yeah,
you can do
Waterboy.
it.
um, so, what do you think your best talent is?
My best talent would be communicating with people and letting people know that I am a person that they can come to, whether to vent, to talk, to even somebody to cry to, as a moral support if they need it.
Right,
Because growing up, I never had that, and then I've learned that it's good to be that for other people, even when you didn't have it yourself.
right. So, any out of the ordinary talents?
Ordinary talents,
Like out of the ordinary, like I can, I don't have any.
I don't have any. Oh no, they pop fireworks, but I don't have any. But like growing up, I grew up with four brothers, so I was the only female on the varsity football team in high school.
Okay.
I played football with the boys, the only female.
Oh wow. Okay. So, what position?
I was defensive line.
Okay. All right.
So
Now, I don't think posted mix. I know. It's like wow. Okay. Um, we got Sadie's number 58. What was your number?
number 90.
That was way off. Okay.
I was number 90
Oh,
for
so
football,
noted.
and then number 20, 24, and 40 for basketball.
Oh wow. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Um, so what else do you use or would you like to use your platform on Tagged for?
Meeting new people to get a top badge and be able to meet new people like I've been doing, just to broaden out. Like I'm Hispanic, but I don't know
Mhm.
Spanish. But to have somebody come in my live and teach me Spanish or teach me another language would be the best. Like so,
Okay. Yeah, because I'm of German descent, and guess what? I can't speak German. I might know like what's funny is the one German phrase I know says I can speak German, but I can't. So
that's the favorite line with me. Like I go somewhere, they're like, "Oh, you're Hispanic, like you're Mexican, you can speak this. How you say this?" I'm like, I don't know how to say that.
like,
Ask me
hold
how
on,
to speak a curse
let
word.
me
Ask me how to say a curse word. I can tell you.
like let me
Like
get my
talking to
Google
Chucky's
Translate.
bride. Right. Let me get Google. Let me call my grandma right quick.
Right, Grandma, how do I say this? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put you on
Like I was,
speakerphone, Grandma. Hold on.
I was battling Chucky's bride, and Chucky's bride's from Germany, and I was like,
Right.
Chucky, how can you teach me how to speak German? So she started teaching me. I think she told me like 4 words, but that shit right out the window, right out the other ear. Because I was like,
Right. Right. You're like, yeah, I don't remember that. So
I was like, how do you say that? She was like, it's this how you say it? I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna remember that. So,
yeah, Alexa, how do you say? um, so I know for preparation before I start the show, or even before I go live, there's a lot of different things that I do. Or, of course, like for the show, I get ready with my wardrobe and what I'm going to wear. I'm texting friends and saying, "How's this look?" 'Cause, guys can't match worth nothing. And then, I'm trying to decide. I'm going over the questions. Kind of messaging people, make sure that they're good. Are they still, all that good stuff. So,
right.
um, and sometimes it's preparation throughout the week. So, what is your preparation before you hit that live button?
If I'm gonna do a battle, my preparation is my makeup, my hair, my outfit, letting people know I have a battle, or
Right?
I'm texting the label. Well, not the whole label, just the females, because
Huh?
the rest of them, I don't really want them to address me. So going to them, asking them how it looks, getting their thoughts and opinions on what I'm doing, how I do it.
Uh,
So that's on a battle day. On a regular day, straight home from work, got my ring light, got my backdrop, my phone, my charger, extension cord, and something to drink, and I just go live, depending on like, oh, maybe I feel like doing my makeup this day, or I
right.
just want to go. I just want to go to messy bun today. So it all depends on how the day goes. Because as soon as I go to work, because I'm a medical cannabis cultivation agent, so
Okay,
I work with medical weed that goes into dispensaries. So depending on
gotcha.
how that day goes, will determine how my day gonna go on live. If I'm too tired from work, I'd be like, I'm gonna take a break today.
Right. No, I feel you because work. My 9 to 5 is you know 40
Yeah,
plus hours a week. So there's days I just have to take a day off.
yeah.
Um,
Like my preparation for today, I was live. I got the text message. Like, yeah, got the email. I was like, oh, I was at work. Got home. I was like, yeah, guess it's time to do makeup. Did makeup. I was on live doing makeup. And then I had the label in there. A few of the label females in there was like, and then Willow, she's another one of my streamers.
uh-huh.
One of my viewers, she said she loves coming in my live. So she was in my live. She's like, oh, well, this looks good and this looks good. You should do this. So they were my preparation for today with what color I should wear, what I should wear, how I should do it. So my viewers are my preparation most of the time. Either my viewers or the label is my preparation.
Gotcha. Yeah, because yeah, it's definitely not a guy friend that I call and text pictures. Does this look okay? Or I'll
What's up,
FaceTime like, how's
JD?
this look with or without the hat? Does the tie look okay? Does this look all right?
Right.
So
Yeah.
because I get lucky. I actually got lucky. I put this together, and I got lucky. I didn't have to change
And
nothing.
you
I was
did
like,
a great job. And you did a
I'm
great job.
I'm getting better. So it's always great to have a great friend to really kind of make sure that you're not looking up
Yeah.
crazy and stuff like
Right.
Mike's like to say, you look country. Oh shit. so um so who is your hero or heroes and why?
My hero would be my mom because she raised 6 kids on her own,
Oh, wow.
and she's fighting cancer. So and she still managed to do whatever she can to do, to help her kids. So that would be my mom. But then it'll also be like on tag. It'll be the label because the label and Boat Gang has been a big support.
Okay. Superwoman, right, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, because I'd actually, that's awesome. I mean, to have, we've had a few guests that have all sorts of different answers to that. And I really like to, that's the only question that I always be on the show, always.
Hmm.
Because when people really kind of think about it on here or off of here, that person is really the person that has made you who you are.
Right.
Um, Ultimately, you can give all the credit to everything else, and that's great. But ultimately, her strength and that she's been there, through everything, made you the woman that you are.
That
Um,
she has.
so, and I actually had to reflect. I think it was last week. If anybody was whoever was here last week, I've never actually thought of the answer to that question myself. I was like, I ask this question all the time, and I was like, well, who in the world is mine?
Right. So Godfather, who is your hero and why?
I actually have heroes. My heroes is my mother. The reason why I'm the person I am is because of her. She's almost helpful to a fault, but she will do anything and everything for people that she cares about. So the other one is my grandpa. God rest his soul. Uh, he, I get told that my mannerisms, the way I do certain things, or how I treat people, and what I do, has is a lot like him. He was also a person that would do anything for anybody, and it was someone that
Right.
uh, you hardly ever seen him mad. You'll hardly ever see me mad. You won't see me mad on here. You hardly see me mad in person. I don't have time for it. That's
Right.
wasted energy. The only time that I knew that he was mad was when my mom and my dad were fighting, and my mom threatened to take us away from my dad, where he couldn't see him. This was years ago. My grandpa went off,
Right.
and that's the only time ever. And I didn't witness it. I just remember my mom telling me about it. So
Right.
yeah, so that those are my heroes. Those are the people that. That's why Godfather is the way Godfather is. So right, just call you. So, but yeah, I uh, I also wanted to say this real quick. Sadie's, thank you for being on here. Obviously, just for being here, period. But just for the simple fact that there were some outside factors that ended up changing the whole thing, and Sadie's uh, just kind of like jumped in and said, you know what, I'll take this. And she had the support of the label. She had the support of her friends. I just want to say thank you. I definitely enjoy having you on the show. Um, and to do that, that is right, exactly. Like it was coming anyway, eventually. We just, it was just something in the universe was like, okay, it's coming now. so, so, Here you go. But definitely, right. So definitely appreciate that. Right, law of attraction. There you go, Willow Moon. Right. Good. But yeah, it was so real quick. If anybody had any questions for Sadie's, any questions that you had that maybe I had not touched on, or just maybe people that may have never been to your broadcast and are like, okay, well, let me, did anybody have any questions for it at all? We'll take a few minutes and keep like, are you ready for Vegas?
I am ready for Vegas. Vegas, here we come. That is another thing. The label females, as I said, I don't do vacations with people I know
Uh,
out of here, but the label family, the females, will be going to Vegas together.
oh snap! Okay. Remember, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Stays in Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. And Ra.
Right. So, and ends
You
up
feel
untagged.
me? Man,
Right.
just a
So,
little bit.
any other? I think someone else had a. Hold on one second here. Oh, Lily says, Sadie's, why is your family so weird?
My family is not weird. We are all special in our own way. We all have our own things that we do. We all have our different things that make us different from each other.
Bombastic special ed. All right. I have to say, yeah. I have to say that, right. Oh Lord. They're not going to be any like we're not going to see any like YouTube videos of y'all down in Vegas, from like,
At that YouTube videos, we're not sure just yet, but the label has a Instagram page. So if you
Okay.
follow the Instagram, we'll be posting on our Instagram page of the trip. And then we will all, Lily, Cuban Links, Bonbons, myself, and Ra will all be live during our vacation.
Oh, okay. Lee says
So
I'll be the crazy toothpick running around. Oh Lord.
Lily, on the other hand, Lily will be locked in a room live by herself because
Right, this is about to be nuts. I can't wait to see this now to tell you the truth. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, Bo said now the fellow's about to start planning. Hey, I might want to be included in that one. I had never been to Vegas. Oh
right,
Lord.
we're crashing the guys' trip. The guys can't crash ours, so they got to find us first. But they got to find us first.
Right. So anybody else had any questions or we're not going? Oh Lord. Jeez. She said right. He said wow. No, definitely, yeah. So um good Lord. It's about to get a little
Thank you, Shy.
again. Okay, so I guess to keep asking us, what's the slogan?
The slogan is, you feel me? That's the slogan. We
All right.
have a we have a reason behind our slogan
Okay.
that um
So
it was last month, in a battle, and the opponent just came as we were watching the battle. The opponent was like, "You feel me?" So ever since then, we'll go at anybody's live and put the comment with the emojis. You feel me? And that just been stuck. So
okay.
when we go in each other's lives, we'll go in the comments or get in the box and just do it, and then it'll have other people doing it. So it's like a trend that we just started because everyone does it now.
And it was an opponent that started that.
Yeah, when he did it, we caught on to it. No one else did. We caught on to it. We seen it, and we just took it and ran with it. So you feel me is the slogan.
Get your shirt today. No.
Right. We gonna start a shirt company. You
It'd be
feel me?
like you have a shirt and it's got the emoji like this. It'd be like, you feel me? That's right. There you
Yeah.
go.
And the opponent didn't even realize he was doing it. It was just like he was like this, like in the recording, he's like this, and all of a sudden he pauses for a second and he goes, "You feel me?" And then it's the end of the battle. It's the end of the battle.
Right. Awesome. Well, again, I'll definitely appreciate you being a guest on the show. Appreciate everything. Give me 1 second here. See if our next guest has made it in here. Diesel. But yeah, right. No, I do. I definitely appreciate everybody that's been. The label showed up like deep, and that's awesome to see. Because one of the things, the reason why people a lot of times ask, well, what exactly is this interview thing about, or what gives people the opportunity to learn more about other streamers.
Right.
Some that may not ever come into your live, that'll come here or have not been there, and now they may, and then in the reverse, people that have never been here gives them an opportunity to kind of learn a little about. Yeah, I've grown a lot, so so it definitely gives people the opportunity to learn more about you as a streamer, even you as somewhat of a person. A lot of people come in here and are really nervous about it. It's like, look, this is just an opportunity for people to learn more about you and what makes you, want to be on tagged and things that you're looking forward to be doing on here. So,
Right.
um, right, exactly. Congratulations. So it's always great to have people that can, uh, the energy. I think the energy that you brought to the show. I always like someone that is so upbeat and open to the fact that you know answering these questions. Because sometimes it's like even the ones that had time to prepare several days didn't do that well. Or don't do as well. So,
Right.
but anybody else? Right. Before we show, oh Lord, I was there for one of those. I'm gonna have to say that was.
I heard. I heard about the Poe show. I heard about the Poe show.
I got drawn into that. I blame it on Poe. Okay. Hey.
We can blame Poe. The label, the everybody in the label blames Poe. Poe is always the reason for whatever happened. He wouldn't even be there or wouldn't even know the situation.
Uh
But
huh.
everything is blamed on Poe.
Gotcha.
So like it could be like 5 o'clock in the morning, Poe sleep, and something happens.
Uh huh.
The next morning, Poe, why you do this? Or Poe did it. So Poe's always the blame to. He's the always go to.
She said, "That was the reason my cereal was soggy this morning."
See, Poe's the reason. So if
Right.
you ever have a situation, just be like, it was Poe. It was Poe. See, Poe made bonbons fall at Walmart.
Oh, but right. Poe, it's your fault that we had this pandemic. It's all your fault.
It is Poe's fault. And then he want to go back home. It is Poe's fault.
Like, whoa, what? Yeah, they are. I've been to a few of the broadcasts, and yeah, it's definitely a good environment to be in. Um, it was fun when we did the Pori show or when they did it, and I was actually participating. I was on vacation, so right. I was on vacation. It was like, okay, Godfather, you can get in the box. Like, Hold up. How do I get
Like,
back into?
what if I'm not even dressed? Like, and you tell me get in the box?
Oh, they got to see the ceiling because nobody showed their face. Nobody showed their face. Right.
That
Nobody
that
showed their face.
that was the Poe show.
No face, no case.
Trying to tell you. So who was the baby father?
I don't even remember. At one point, they said it was me. I was like, "Oh, Texas Toast." Yeah.
Texas Toast was the baby daddy. Dang. Tell you about these people.
Gotcha. Hey, appreciate that, Kev. Yeah, it was pretty lit. So, um, all right. So while we're waiting on the next guest, actually, real quick, can someone do me a quick favor? That's in here. Can you go see if Diesel is, or if they can, someone can. Oh, never mind.
Diesel here.
There he is. There he is. So again, Sadie's, thank you so much. I appreciate you being on the show. Um, enjoy the rest of the evening. We're gonna have a little after party afterwards. Anybody wants to hang out? Like we always do.
All right, Godfather. I appreciate you having me,
Thank you so
even
much.
on the short notice. I really
Right.
appreciate it. It was
Oh,
fun being here.
yes, that was awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hey, shout out to Sadie's and the label.